A Jackson woman convicted of killing her boyfriend in 2015 is set to be in court for a third time in April. The case of Dawn Marie Dixon-Bey has drawn the attention of higher courts in Michigan after a Jackson County judge handed down a sentence nearly twice as long as the accepted state guidelines.
She was convicted of second-degree murder, and that's important because they acquitted her of first-degree murder. And that's really the difference that all of this comes from.
That's Adrienne Young, Dixon-Bey's public defender. She tells me that Jackson County Judge John McBain disregarded typical Michigan sentencing guidelines.
Rather than arrive at something within the guidelines, he sentences her to 35 years minimum, whereas the guidelines said, you know what, an appropriate sentence for someone in Miss Dixon-Bey's situation is 12 years to 20 years.
In a 3-0 opinion on Tuesday, the Michigan Court of Appeals determined that the sentencing did not fit the crime and ruled that a different judge must hear the case next. This is the second time a higher court has struck down McBain's ruling in this case. In their opinion, the 3 judges said, quote, "If a trial judge is unable to follow the law as determined by a higher appellate court, the trial judge is in the wrong line of work." But Young said that's not all that's alarming about Judge McBain's conduct.
The other thing I like to bring attention to is his treatment of Miss Dixon-Bey. It definitely stands out in the recording of the proceeding because, in my opinion, that's just as bad as not following the law is the way he completely dehumanizes Dawn Dixon-Bey.
In her previous court appearances, Judge McBain repeatedly interrupts Dixon-Bey when she speaks and has a track record of vitriolic rhetoric.
I think it's really important just how inhumanely Miss Dixon-Bey was treated. Not the first time either, for the second time.
Judge McBain declined to comment on the case.